recent competition winners from the United States of America. What? What is he? Look at that one-handed lateral. What was that? And he of course won this competition. I didn't win anything, so who am I to judge? Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of This Studio. My name is Adam, and it's time for yet another episode of Let's Watch. Thank you so much to my studio VIPs, Robert Utomo, Will Flinner, Bradley Crowley, Ryan Carlo, Greg Harris, Arthur Lipner, Doms Dominic Chung, Dean P. Newberger, and Scott Rader. Thank you so much for your continued support. And today's featured studio artist is Joe Smith. Thank you so much for your continued support. And if you'd like to become a studio VIP or a studio artist, you can go to patreon.com/AdamTan, or you can click over here. Welcome back to the show once again. I hope you've been well. And yes, it's time for yet another Let's Watch. So if you're new to this show, Let's Watch is a segment where we watch your percussion related videos on the channel together. And if you'd like to submit a video to the show, you can head over to adamtanpercussion.com/submit, and you can just put in all of the details of your favorite percussion performance. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be marching. It doesn't have to be orchestral or classical. It can be literally any type of percussion performance that you'd like to feature on the show. But yes, of course, last time on Let's Watch, we had a more drum corps focused episode. We had Babylon. But this time we're taking it back to what I know best, which is of course solo marimba, and more specifically, competition winning solo marimba. Yes, I've been to a few marimba competitions here and there, but I've never been to a marimba competition in America. And it just so happens that today's two videos that we're going to watch are competition winners, recent competition winners from the United States of America. And that was a horrible accent. But as you know, I really enjoy watching really high quality marimba solo performances, especially if they're competition winning, because I like to see what wins competitions nowadays. It's always interesting to see how the competition environment is right now, especially given that it's changed so much in the last 20 years. Like, I think in the early 2000s, you could have easily gotten away with playing Iliash and probably won. And nowadays, you got to play things like Khan variations, Merlin, and velocities just to stand out. But I digress. I'm sure you can let me know your thoughts on marimba competitions in the comments below. But our first video is from Ryan Hodges, and he's going to be playing Indifference by Eric Sammut. I've never actually heard this piece before, so it's going to be a fresh new experience. He says that he won the 2018 PASIC Marching Festival in the high school division with this piece. So I'm really excited to see this. Congratulations, Ryan, on winning the competition. I was actually at PASIC 2018 and I wish I could have seen this performance, but at least I get to see it right now. So let's watch. All right. Whew, that accuracy. Nice, very clean. Very organized playing. He doesn't look like he's breaking a sweat at all. Oof. Nice little slowdown there. Accuracy, accurate, so accurate. Got that waltz feel. Nice. This guy's in high school, man. He's in high school and so confident. Look at that bass note. Whew. Very controlled. Oh yeah. The gliss back up. That he pulls the theme in and out like that. Is this like a perfect performance? It doesn't sound like there's a single wrong note yet. Ah, Eric Sammut's favorite chords. Wow, that voicing. Very distinct voicing. Nice. Very accurate. And so calm. Look how chill he is. Nice. Whew. Whew. Oh. Look at these octaves. That guy's hand went up too. Oh, that was a big flex. Oh, parallel octave flex, here we go. What? That was a crazy octave run. So casual, such a casual, and he's like, what's up? That was awesome, man. Those octaves though, it was like, hold it! That is so awesome. Like the accuracy, it was so on point. Of course, this is a competition winning performance, so I don't really need to say that much about it. It's already very good. The only thing I could say is maybe the phrases that are not the big showy ones could be a little bit more stretched out, like the melodies. Beautiful melodic lines that Eric Sammut just loves putting in pieces like Variations on Porgy and Bess and Rotation 1, 2, 3, 4. Like he always has these lines, these melodic lines that are linear, like quite similar to each other. And if you don't have some sort of breath and some sort of flow with them, it just kind of becomes very same. That being said, because Ryan did win and he had a score of 98, which is just amazing. This is another example of when you go into competitions and you have to know who the panelists are, you have to know what the context of the competition is so that you can determine what kind of piece to bring and how the performance should sound and look and feel. And it seems like that Ryan acknowledged that because this is a marching keyboard competition, not a normal classical marimba competition, he could play a piece that shows off a lot of skills, a lot of technique, like that octave section, which is just the biggest flex in the world. It's like accuracy and his power and his speed and just general finesse, as opposed to nice flowing melodic lines that probably would be more favorable in a competition like this. So he's done the right thing. Thank you for submitting your video, Ryan. If you thought his performance was awesome, let him know down in the comments below, and the link to that full video is in the description below. And while you're at it, if you're enjoying the Let's Watch so far, please give me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. Anyway, let's move on to the next submission, which is from Robby Darling, who played Symphonic Marimba by Claudio Santangelo. Claudio Santangelo, if you don't know, he's the guy who made that viral Bumblebee video. Robbie says that he played this piece and learned it in the past semester for a PAS competition, and that PAS competition he's talking about is the Central California PAS competition, and he won first place. So congratulations, Robbie. That's awesome to win first place in a PAS competition, because PAS competitions are tough, like everyone does them, and you generally get a lot of really strong players. So awesome job. So this is the video, and you can see Robbie's the one in the purple shirt. He's using, it looks like maybe Van size, I'm not too sure, and he's playing on a Marimba 1 Izzy, which is the same as my instrument. Yeah, it seems like the competition's been going pretty well, although why are there so many instruments just lying around in the background? Like, why is that Marimba 1 5 octaves just lying in the background facing vertically? It looks so messy. Like the inner stage management in me wants to just move and strike all of those instruments to the side, because it doesn't look good. But anyway, that's got nothing to do with Robbie. I'm sure that's just how they set it up, so let's watch.
Hello, I'm Robby Darling, and I'll be playing Symphonic Marimba by Claudio Santangelo.
Oh, he's got an introduction. That's awesome. What a nice guy. All right, here we go. Let's go. Let's go, Robbie. Let's go! Woo! Flexing's beginning. Woo! What is he? Look at that one-handed lateral. Triple laterals in one hand. Digga-da, digga-da. This is such a Claudio Santangelo piece. Man, such clean triple laterals. Woo! Oh, wow. Ooh, a bit of a shaft snap there, but still good. Man, Claudio and his lateral flexing pieces. Hey. That bottom mallet is a little bit hard, but I think it's just on the edge, so it's still okay. Maybe it's just a recording. So ominous. There we go. Big flex is coming up. It's coming. It's coming. Man, it's so clean. So clean. Oh, yeah. With the breath as well. With the breath. Respect. Respect. Man, octaves in the left hand. No problem for Robbie. No problem. Look at that. And what is with everyone in octaves in this video? Woo! Oh, okay. With the left hand up, he's like, wait, I got some more. It's very stylish playing. Very stylish. Ah, left hand's up. Oh, those triple laterals. He must have practiced his laterals so much, like his right hand laterals so much to get it so controlled like that. Look at that. Ah, Gordon's bicycle. Gordon's bicycle. That's literally Gordon's bicycle. Woohoo! Look at that. His tugadas are so clean. Listen to that left hand. Look at that. It's like burst fire mode. Oh, it's getting faster. Oh, got some sharp snaps. This part looks probably the hardest with all the cross-handing. So many laterals. This bit's probably one of the easier bits. Oh no, it's getting harder. there it is. What piece is this from? I swear I've heard this run in another piece before. Okay, it just keeps going up. Oh, okay. Man, look at that stick height. A lot of laterals, so many laterals. Still going. So much lateral work. He must be so tired. Maybe he's not actually. Oh. What was that? Oh wow. Finishing with over the hand, he's like, it was nothing. What a chill guy. Oh, standing ovation, someone. Look at that. Man, that is the biggest flex of all flexes. Well deserved though, definitely well deserved. Oh yep, this guy's decided to stand up too. His friend's like, I should stand up, yep. Yeah, soaking that applause. Encore. Oh, Robbie, that was awesome. Like, I don't even know what to say anymore. I obviously need to work on my laterals. Like, woo! Like, how does he even do the laterals so fast? It's literally like...
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Now I remember where I heard that run from. It's from Symphonic, from Mark Ford's Symphonic when they go... Anyway, Claudio Santangelo's style of writing, as you can see, is obviously very technical, very etude style, very heavy chromatic runs and lateral runs, very similar to Carl Czerny or some sort of other piano exercise type background. And definitely Robbie delivered, like his laterals were articulate, crisp and clean, and he used very articulate mallets that were not too harsh on the bottom end. I thought they were going to be like harsh on the end, but actually he was very careful to not make the sound too splatty, so well done for doing that. I can only imagine how much he would have done 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, how much he would have done exercises like that over and over again to get his laterals up to that sort of speed and finesse and control. Like, it didn't look like he was having any problem with the laterals. He had a couple of small wrong notes here and there, but that was just because there's just so many notes in the piece, in the chromatic runs going up and down and up and down. So not really a big deal at all. I think the only thing that Robbie could do if he really wanted to is he could possibly try and get into a lower stance and be even more energetic with his whole body. Definitely the piece looked very impressive already, but he tends to stand a bit like this over the instrument. And definitely the Marimba 1 gas lift is already set very high. You can see the tube is quite big. So there's a lot of players, especially I think in America, where the trend is to play, low arms and stand very tall over the instrument and look over it. And there's actually nothing technically wrong with that at all. It's totally fine, it's efficient, it works, but it just kind of looks a little bit laid back and relaxed. And if that's the feel you're going for, totally cool. But in a piece like this, for example, where Robbie is going like, I think it would be really cool if he got real close to the instrument one time and just ripped out those laterals like from beneath him and really just... That is, of course, a very light suggestion. Robbie did an amazing job and he, of course, won this competition. I didn't win anything, so who am I to judge? Seriously though, awesome job, Robbie. I really enjoyed the performance and I really enjoyed your lateral flexing. Can't wait to see more videos of you playing. So yeah, I'd love to know what you think of the performances that we watched today. Let me know down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you enjoyed this video, once again, please give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And please hit that red subscribe button below to keep up with my uploads. Please also hit that notification bell. It helps you get notified whenever I upload a new episode, because I upload new episodes every single week. Thank you so much for watching this week's episode, and I'll see you guys next week for another episode of The Studio. Good night.
I finally stopped running now. With you I found my peace somehow. Let go of every thought that was holding me back. Yeah, I'm in love with you in every way. That joy you give me every day.